Welcome to the UnScripted Authentic Leadership Podcast, a podcast we are seeking to lead change while also seeking to understand. We're also here as a platform for leaders to come together to unite, to develop and empower other leaders in the areas of business, family, and community. I'm your host, Lafayette Lang, joined by my co-host, John LeBrun. Today we are joined by our special guest, Patrick Brackens, better known as Pat B. Put those hands together, put those clap emojis in the comment section. Made Pat feel real good. Pat has joined us today to have a conversation of how to level up your mental and your physical game. Just a little bit about Pat B. He is a lifestyle transformation coach and the founder of OfferF Fitness. Pat B has helped countless individuals transform their mental and physical health. Today, he stopped right by here on the UnScripted Authentic Leadership Podcast. Pat, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, man, let's get right into the conversation. Anybody that is familiar with you and that's following you on Instagram, as myself, every time I see one of your videos, my mouth just drops because I'm trying to figure out
crazy work.
How you do
crazy work.
Literally the things that you do with your body. I think it's more than working out. From just what I see from you, I think it's a mentality that you literally live by and live through. And so I really want to tap into that. And how did you even get started in the physical, the working out, and all of those things? I read in your bio that you went to Texas Southern University. I'm assuming that you were probably an athlete. If not, please correct us. But give us your background, man, how you got started. How did we get to the Pat B?
So yeah, definitely former athlete. I started playing sports pretty late due to parents just felt like coaches and pee-wee took the fun out the game. So I didn't play sports when I was younger. I ran track in elementary, things like that. But I really didn't play sports when I was younger. So as I grew older, got into sports, played football, baseball, track. I actually went to school in Iowa my freshman year, Grandview University. Red-shirted, decided that I wanted to go to Texas Southern. When I transferred, they just weren't that good. I mean, I love my school, but they just weren't that good when I got there. So I just decided to get involved. Got involved, graduated. So all through college, my mother was pushing me to be a trainer and get into the industry, just because I always had that look and I always worked out. So I don't have the story of not liking my body and grinding it. Like I was always fit, to be honest. So I guess that was just my gift, and kind of ran away from it year after year. And then when I moved back to Dallas after graduating, I would say about 2 years after graduating, I decided to just go ahead and give it a shot. And it was just natural. It was something I always did, like I said, playing sports. So I kind of knew the field when it came to working out. So I had to get my licensing, of course. And, after that, I just continued to grind. I was nervous about posting videos at first, but once I got comfortable with it, which is a crazy story. So, Instagram stories erase. So I used to post the 10-second clips on my story because I knew it would erase. And then, December 2021 was my first time. No, December 2020 was my first time posting an actual workout on my page.
Wow.
And got some good reviews. And once I watched myself, and I was like, well, maybe the things that look weird to me don't look weird to other people, because I got a lot of good comments back. And after that, I was just like, I'm just gonna post. And then I met with this guy named Josh Hicks out in Dallas, Texas. And he told me, he just told me to flood the market. He was like, you got a likable presentation, people gonna love you, you know what you're doing, just flood it. And that was March of 2021. So since March 2021, I just flooded my Instagram, and I literally blew up overnight.
I want to tap into something that you said. I kind of want to go back, because you said that you really didn't want to do the whole fitness thing. Your mother pushed you into that. That's very interesting. Like, how important is it for leaders and entrepreneurs and those who want to go after their goals, that maybe they don't have that push to do it themselves, but they are surrounded by people that will push them into their gift?
What I would say is you can never get away from your gift. We have many talents, but your blessing is really your gift, and it doesn't matter what you do in life, it's gonna always continue to come back. So with me, I was running away from my gift, but soon as I accepted my gift and I embraced my gift, like I just started seeing success. Like I said, it just happened. It just happened overnight. Literally 5 months, I gained 25,000 followers. So
That's incredible.
yeah, like she just kept pushing me, and she was like, do it. You already like helping people. This is a fun way to help people, as well as, of course, get them fit. But with my brand and my business, it's much bigger than physical presence. But that's a way for me to connect with you. So I just started, and that's what I would say for people who are running away from their gift. Who is I wouldn't say you're distracted by your talents, because you can still follow your passions, but don't forget about your gift. That would be my suggestion for people, because we have a lot of passions, but all of our passions are not our gifts. For example, I can be passionate about singing, but if I can't sing, that's not my gift.
Right.
And that's just the way of life. So definitely structure your life around your gift, and don't lose sight of your gift while you're following your passions.
Wow. So shout out to your mother for
Shout out to my
identifying your
mom.
guest
Yeah,
or your gift, and pushing you, even though it's slightly non-traditional from what, not crazy, but so many parents will see a gift, they know it's there, but what
They don't
happens
believe
is,
in it.
what's that?
They don't believe in it.
Correct. They don't see your gift as being able to aid you in providing for yourself, because it's slightly non-traditional. It's not a corporate job with a necktie that looks fancy, right? It's not something of that nature. It's not the lawyer or the engineer or something along those lines, which you can do, and I'm sure you would be great at it because you have work ethic. But would you be happy, fulfilled, or reaching at your peak performance? No. But your mother said, you're good at this, you need to explore that. But you said you hesitated. Why did you hesitate on this? Did it just not look sexy enough for you, or what?
Not even that. Just sometimes your gift is not a passion of yours. It could come naturally, but it's not like I loved working out, but I didn't necessarily have a passion to work other people out, if that makes sense. But once I got in the industry and I gave it a try, it was a passion of mine. I just had other things in front of it that was kind of distracting me from fully diving into it.
So what is it that are you passionate about? I know you like to work out. It may not be that you're passionate about working other people out, but what is it about being that coach that is passionate for you?
It's the energy. It's the inspiration I give other people when they watch my videos.
There we go.
The way I'm able to motivate you through your journey, through your fitness journey, like I said, mentally and physically, because some people are physically fit, but mentally they're not there. So that's why I say transforming lives mentally and physically, because once we transform your life mentally, it's nothing to transform your body physically.
Very good. So it's basically the servitude in helping people overcome those obstacles, right?
Yes.
Is what I would guess. And I assumed you'd say something like that. But then you said it's mental as well. So how does physical fitness correlate with mental wellness?
For one, when you say I want to be physically fit, that starts with a thought, correct? So if I don't have in my mind that I can do it, I'm never going to be physically fit. So that's why I say we have to motivate you mentally to even consider starting, and be determined that you're going to get the results that you need. So once we got that component of you, then we can transform into the actually physically part. Because if I just bring in a client and they're just telling me, oh, I want a six pack, I want this, I want that, and we don't really talk about anything else, I can take them through one day and they're gonna quit. Because it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be challenging. But if we approach it in a mental aspect, and we break down the structure and the process that we're going to have to take, and they understand that, then it'll be a bit easier for them just to continue to go and, like I said, stay motivated during the process.
What is that process, the mental transformation process? What is all entailed into that? Because I mean, we hear people saying like, okay, just be motivated, just do that. But like, you're talking about the deeper, getting to the root of the issue, right? The deeper what's in that mentality, what's in that mind that will take you to the place of transformation. What are some of those techniques that you use to help people push through those mental barriers and mental blocks?
So, number one, we would take small wins. So, for example, if you step on the scale next week and you lost a pound, that's something to be proud of. Because when it comes to being physically fit, you can literally go 15, 30 days and physically you're not going to see results. Is that going to make you quit, or is that going to make you keep going? That's mental to me. So so that's what I try to coach them through. Like, don't always look at the scale, because the scale is not going to determine your destination. Because like I said, we can work out 2-3 weeks and the scale is staying the same. And is that going to make you say, oh, well, yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore? Or is that going to motivate you to keep on pushing? As well as the pain aspect. If you haven't worked out in years and you come work out one day, you're going to have post pain. It may not be that day, it may not be the next day, but that third day, kind of for me, like if I worked out Monday, Wednesday, I'll feel it. So how does it work for y'all?
Same.
Same.
Man.
Okay.
Next day, I'm like, I haven't worked out in a year and I feel good still. The next day, I'm like, I can't get out of bed.
Literally.
See, yeah. And that's another mental aspect of working out, because you can work out today and you can feel real good. And then the next day, you like, cool, you come again. That third day is a shocker. And it's like, do I want to go back? Do I want to take a break? And that's what a lot of us do. We kind of take that break when you just started. You don't really have time to take that break. So just continuing to push through that pain, continuing to mentally say I'm going to have progress, even though I don't physically see it, is key.
Go ahead, bro.
Wow. So you, I'm assuming you're setting game plans with your clients. You have to be sort of a master, maybe not even master, but very good and strategic about how do you, one, find the client willing to go through the process, and two, set them up on a game plan for success. Can you talk to that?
So the game plan would literally be a breakdown of them. So of course, when they're filling out the transformation form, I get their name. I ask them a couple questions about them and their lifestyle. But to actually make the game plan, I need their age, their height, their weight. So once I get their age, height, and weight, then I can do their breakdown to see if they need to gain weight or if they want to lose weight. If they want to lose weight, I have them at a calorie deficit, which is 500 calories less than what their natural body burns. And if they want to if they want to gain weight, I give them 500 plus. So that would be their eating. I would send them a meal plan. We would follow that meal plan and have a breakdown of carbs, fats, and they would just literally have to follow it. They have to track their meals. I stay on top of them. We have weekly check-ins for online clients, of course. In-person clients, we have daily check-ins. And I just motivate them through the process. Hopefully they don't quit on me. Most of the time they don't, because I think what separates me is the energy I bring. So it's like a lot of them feel like, they watch my video, I can do that as well. So I think that's kind of my edge on a lot of other trainers, because I'm not my training is kind of different to a regular bodybuilder. I know that kind of gets boring. I'm not knocking bodybuilders, because some bodybuilders, that's their profession. But the average person that goes to the gym, they will get bored doing the same routine over and over and over. So me being innovative, me working the same muscles but doing a different style of training is very beneficial to them, because one, it's fun. Two, your body don't get used to it. Three, um, it, it's just exciting. Like
Yeah.
it's just something
Constant.
different to do.
Yours looks like constant muscle confusion.
Yeah.
So, right, you're always
Yeah.
doing something different besides the straight dumbbell lift or the leg
Mm-hmm.
extension or something along those lines, which are fine. But as you know, if you do those same things long enough, the soreness goes away, the build slows down, so forth. But when I was asking about goal setting is, I find when you're setting goals, typically somebody comes in for a reason. They say, I want to lose 30 pounds. And what
Uh-huh.
they're identifying is the outcome that they hope to achieve at the end of the results of working with yourself. But most people aren't willing to go through the process to get that outcome after about a day or two. Like you said, they take a break, then they stick with it again for maybe another week, and then the dog
Mm-hmm.
gets sick, which is a really nice excuse not to show up, and so forth. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
about as guilty as it can be when it comes to sticking with a
Yeah.
workout plan. So I get it. If I'm sore, my dog gets sick, it's just not happening. I mean, not literally, but that's how I feel. It's a push.
Yeah.
And so, but what I found is to succeed is often we have to first identify what are the things that are going to get in the way of me hitting my goals, and then what am I willing to give up to make sure I hit those. Sometimes it's giving up
Yeah.
time, sometimes it's literally food, sometimes it's energy, and sometimes it's I can no longer go to watch this show because that's the only hour that I have to work out with Pat B. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have to navigate any of that with your clients?
So by the time they get to me, we've already went through the self-assessment. So if it's in person, they already set aside that time, so they don't really feel like they're losing anything. And if it's online, same thing. They kind of already set out that time frame to go to the gym, so they don't feel like they're missing anything. The only thing they got to do is show up, and then that goes to me. Once they show up, I got to keep them motivated to stay in there.
Where do you get your creativity in your workouts from? Like I literally saw a video of you the other day.
Man.
You were running on the treadmill with a barbell on your back and plates on each side, like a bench press barbell, running full speed on the treadmill. Where did that idea even come from to even think of doing something like that?
I mean, I can't take the credit for it. I would just say God.
Okay.
You know, once I'm in the gym, it's just real. I always been innovative. So if I think about it, I'm going to try it. A lot of ideas that you all see that you think is cool come to my mind, and I'd be like, oh, that might be dumb, but I try it, and if I can do it, I record it. So
Okay.
that's kind of where I'm at. And that goes for any creator. Anything you think about, at least try it. And if you can't do it, or it comes out bad, then scratch it. But if not, you know, go with it.
I mean, that takes a level of being fearless, right? And I also noticed that you call yourself a creator strategist in your IG bio. So you have a strategy in your creativity, right?
Yes. What I say, creative strategist, that's more so for content creators that want to get in the industry. I kind of coach them up, you know, how to build their platform up, different ways to make content, regardless of what field they're in, and just continue to make progress. You know, I did it twice. I started out with my IG that I had since high school. I had 4,400 followers before I started the whole content creator fitness journey. I got that up to 30,000. I lost that. Then I restarted in November with a brand new account. And now I'm at 50,000. I just hit 50,000 last week on that account. So I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to creating content and networking on social media platforms. So that's where the content strategist came from.
Go ahead, bro.
So have you noticed that as a lot of our listeners are leaders in their industry, entrepreneurs, managers, people who want to go to the next level. But also I think some people forget to realize how important it is to take care of your body to better support the mission that you're already doing. So you may be spending tons of hours in the office or on the road or speaking engagements, whatever you're doing. But me included, often I go in streaks. Like I need to get my energy levels down. I need to get healthier. And then, you feel better. Then you kind of let that go away a little bit. Then you're like, shoot, what was I doing? How have you noticed that your clients, does it help their overall performance by working with you and just being better fit wise with their nutrition and their overall sort of cardiovascular fitness?
Yeah. So working with me would make you feel like you can do anything. You can achieve any goal. You can make any accomplishment. The more energy you put into your body, the more energy you'll be able to give to others. So let's say we're dealing with managers that speak a lot and they're short-winded. They come work out, they don't get as tired when they talk, and their presentation, their posture when they're presenting is better. So it's like, invest in yourself, and then you'll be able to invest more into others.
Even your self-image, I would have to imagine your self-image has to take a jump.
Yeah, your self-image is definitely that's really why people work out for the most part. I kind of preach the mental aspect. I'm pretty sure there's other coaches and other trainers that add that component, but it separates us. For the ones that do, it definitely separates us, because it's not just a workout. It's not just a workout. Training is very therapeutic for me. If I'm having a bad day, or if I'm feeling down, or if I'm just not in the mood, when I go to the gym, all of that change. All of it. So it's like I said, it's real therapeutic for me. It helps me in the long run. Of course, I live a lot longer than the average person that don't train, and with my career, I'm able to help people.
Yeah.
What better career would you like? Everybody wants to be liked. So if I'm helping people, then you liked. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Pat, your t-shirt and your shorts caught my attention from the very moment we got on camera. I don't know if it's your brand or not, but I've been looking at it, and I have to ask you, I think that's amazing. Eternal posture. What does that mean? What does that mean to you?
So Eternal Posture is just this is their fitness brand. Okay. It's a Christian brand out here in Dallas Fort Worth. Okay. So this is their fitness collab. So Eternal Posture is more so investing in yourself, being more physically fit, more spiritually fit. I'm working with a partnership with them at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm actually filming a couple content pieces in their gear. So they have streetwear, they have fitness wear, they have I guess I would say lifestyle gear. So they got hats, they got they actually just got pants, like jean pants. They pretty much got everything. They got everything. So they doing very good. So stay tuned for them. I'll be posting them pretty soon. Like I said, working out in their gear, doing a couple photo shoots in their jumpsuits, and it's a great brand out here. Great brand.
Awesome.
Wow. Go ahead, so as we wrap up, kind of, Lafayette can ask any questions he wants, obviously, but I know we're kind of coming towards the end. If someone wants to work with you, I believe their first step would be a free assessment. Does that sound about right? Can you tell them where can they go? What's the assessment for? And what are the steps to work with Pat B?
Okay, so you can go to my IG at that's Pat B2. Once you, if you haven't DM'd me, once you try to DM me, it'll have frequently asked questions. So it's very easy for you to just click the frequently asked questions, and then I'll respond to that. I will send you the link to the assessment. So it basic info, name, age, height, weight, where you're from, would you like online or in person, what are your goals, and how motivated are you to start, for the most part. And then after that, you would give me 24 hours to respond to you. We will get on the phone and we will talk further detail about your goals and how I can help you, and then we'll get you started. So pretty quick concept.
Absolutely. That's simple and easy.
Yeah, very simple and easy.
Yeah.
And they don't even have to wait on me. When you ask the frequently asked questions, it automatically sends them a response.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Pat, our last segment is called Off Script, where we ask our guests that come on the show to give us one last piece of advice or one last piece of motivation or inspiration that you want to leave with the audience. It could be anything that's on your heart to give.
So it's something I spoke on already during this segment, but it's very important. I would tell everybody listening to follow your gift. Your passions is very cool. Your talents is very cool, but your gift is what you're made to do. So follow your gifts. Don't lose sight of your gift. Stay motivated. You will grow to love your gift if you feel like you don't have a passion for it, but it's definitely in you. You just haven't either gave it consideration or tried it. But once you follow your gift, your life is limitless as far as success.
Absolutely, and your gift will make room for you. Stay connected.
Will make room for you.
Yeah. Stay connected with Patrick, as John mentioned, on Instagram at that's Pat B2, where you can find that free transformation assessment. You can get your transformation started today in your life, mentally and physically. Stay connected here with UnScripted. You can do that by following us on our social media platforms at UnScripted Leadership. Join our Patreon family, patreon.com/unscripted leadership. Our website, unscripted-leadership.com. And of course, our podcast is available on all streaming platforms. Again, we say thank you to Pat B for having this amazing conversation with us on how to level up your physical and your mental game. As always, we pray that you be the leader that God has called you to be. We are here to build bridges and not walls. Bridges connect and walls divide. Until next time.